Dirty, so the money gun told a Red Rover. 100 block poster, old school, need a chauffeur. Linen low for all white Nike bike life. My boy don't even think, he just boot up in the kitchen sink. Finally ran it up, tell a plug, I don't wanna live. 5K, mink on the arm, like I'm Sean John, came through the trap.
Hey, trapland, hey, trapland, hey, trapland, hey, trapland. She's like quicksand. If you wanna do, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from trapland. Yeah.
Okay, got you. What's going on? It's TRAPLANDTV, and I'm your host, Big Trap, but you already know that. Right now, we're in the presence of a legend. He's very known, he's very loved, and when you're in the parties, you might not see him, but you're definitely gonna hear him. When he get on the mic, you know it's time to pop a bottle, run down on the joint, you know it's something going on when he get on that mic. He gonna manipulate you and make you do that because his energy is so crazy. But with no further ado, I'd like to introduce y'all to the voice of Queens. What up, Royce?
Come back, Trap. What's up, Royce?
How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Thankful.
Thankful?
Thankful.
I never knew anybody say that y'all on the show.
Thankful.
I like that.
Thankful to be here. Thankful about everything. A lot of things.
That's good to be thankful, right?
Yeah. We gotta be. Look what's going on.
Yeah, it's
I mean, we losing niggas every day, so we gotta be thankful to be here, man. And so every day we wake up, I can't complain. I'm thankful.
And you know what? I want to say that I'm thankful for you coming onto the platform and being here with me right now as well. So we're gonna set the tone up with that energy right there.
Nah, no doubt. I appreciate it.
Let's get into it though. Where'd you grow up at? Where you from?
Originally from Far Rockaway.
Okay.
Rockaway, Queens. So I was born in Far Rockaway, Queens. Stayed in Far Rock since I was like 9. I was a badass little kid. So my mom was on that shit. You feel me? Yeah, I was supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? My mom was on that shit, so she really couldn't deal with me because I was wilding out. I was like one of the kids, like, when we go outside, we outside. We get an elevator up.
Wait, what age we talking about?
I'm talking 7, 8, 9. Shit. I'm talking bad little kids, like pushing the stairwell. We the niggas you get mad when you got walk over the place.
Yeah.
We was those little badass kids, like, you know what I mean, holding packs down for the big homies, all type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a run with the pack, having to pack yourself sometimes. Out
like that.
Nah, packing bags, like getting on a train, going to War Bounds and pack. I'm talking those dudes. It was, you know, the project is mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So,
what piece was this?
This Hamels.
Hamels. I always hear about Hamels and Far Rock.
My mother's from Hamels. Well, my mother lived in Hamels. My grandmother lived in motherfucking Edgemere, and my aunt lived in 7115. So, and then I still have family in 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you was all
over the rock. So, as a little kid though, like, you know, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm a little kid.
I ain't gonna lie, Devi was talking to us about that. Shout out Devi. He was telling us how
Hello?
Excuse me.
That nigga be wild.
Yeah, that nigga's a nut. Energy God.
I totally got one. Someone heard that shit one day. But yeah.
That's crazy. It's like Devi is the artist of you the MC. You know how like Devi is the energy God, but on the mic, that's the MC. You're the energy God.
That's
you come in here crazy, like you come in here destroying shit, like.
That's a fact, man.
So is it like a Far Rock thing or something? Like, is it that?
And Far Rock, man, when you step on the turf, man, you move different, you speak different, you react different, your whole bop just, because them hyenas and them motherfucking lions, they no prey, nigga. So out there, you gotta switch your whole shit up. So as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? I moved from my pops when I was on the south side, so.
Oh shit, south side, the outside, right?
That's what
it is?
Yeah. So from there, I've been in south side, so, you know, most niggas know I'm from south side, but when I go to the rock, it's a couple niggas that's my age who I grew up with, you know, because as a kid I always went back to see my moms and Christmas and New Year's, so I always kept in touch with my niggas out there and shit like that. But it's been south side since then, so south side, the outside, and big Queens.
Now I gotta ask you, where did the name come from, the Voice of Queens? Where did that come from?
So the Voice of Queens comes from, so like in the street or all through Southside, everybody knew me as D Money. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, I like to get some money, so that was like my little.
I like that. I like that.
That was like my little lingo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody was like, right now, you might run some niggas like, what up, money? You might be confused because that's a little normally from the street, like, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas normally from the party. And even some niggas normally from the party from the beginning, it was deep money. So, you know what I'm saying? But one day we was on Queens Week. Shout out Haran, shout out Buck. These two niggas got put the shit called Queens Week together, where they did a whole week of Queens functions, and at the end of the week, they did a big tournament game, like $5,000 for the winner. You know, hustlers bringing their teams right. So I MC like the whole tournament by myself, from sun up to sundown, all like from Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah, how you kept your voice for two
Nigga by sundown, yeah, to the left, go to the right. So, one of the niggas is like, nigga, yo, you the voice of Queens. Mind you, at the time, it's a nigga named Mighty Joe Young. I don't know if that nigga's know Mighty Joe Young, he's a reggae DJ. He was calling himself the voice of Queens. But niggas will say on some funny shit that made Mighty Joe Young look like we both big niggas, you know what I'm saying?
I know him.
Right. So, when I started taking it on, Mighty Joe Young would fuck you up if he felt like you were trying to pull yourself in. But once I started taking it on, he was like, nah, that's my rap. Like, you the American voice, you the Jamaican voice. Now he just give it up to me now.
Yeah, nah, I met him at a function like a couple years ago. I met him at a function. We were able to go chains and shit.
Yeah,
I'm a big dude. I remember
so
him.
from like, you know, from niggas calling me that from that day on, it just been the voice of Queens. That's just been my shit.
I gotta say some shit because it's different now. And I think we from like around the same era. People give themselves names nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
So I know you don't feel that. Niggas give themselves names out. Like you don't get your name anymore. Like you just said that you got your name. Like you ain't come through like, yo, call me the voice of Queens. Like your shit was dope. You ain't come through like
some random nigga I don't even know said that. And I just took it on.
That's our era though. Like
yeah, like
it's like
because I was arguing about me not getting paid. Some no, like these this underhand money shit. And I was arguing. I was like, man, that nigga was great. Been out here. I said nigga I had 2 days by himself, nigga. That nigga a voice, nigga.
no water.
No water. Like nigga about to fight niggas backing out. You know what I'm saying? This is money games with the hustlers. Ain't no cops in the park, nothing. You know what I'm saying? These niggas out here back in they want that $5 grand. They put up $1,000, 10 teams, so that's $10,000 on the line. But you know, niggas gonna take five.
It's up.
It's up.
Your voice, you see that? You see that?
Right. What's the rules? Niggas wanna go back to the rule book, all type of shit like they don't break rules. You know what I'm saying? So it was hasty around them times. You know what I'm saying? I'm MCing the joint on me like these niggas that get rowdy quick and try to run it. So you know that's just Queens.
So look, I want to go through before we get into. We're gonna work our way through. Before we get to the partying and everything, and whatnot. What were you doing before the party? Before you let me see. Before you promoted, what were you doing before that? D money.
But I had a wicked jump shot for slinging the crack rock. Nah, I mean, as a kid, man, I played sports. You know what I'm saying? When I came with my pops, like when my mom was a hard time, so you know we had to do certain shit. When I came with my pops, man, my pops had a good job. I ain't went for nothing. The seconds in the crib, it was juice, it was everything. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. One of my pops, I ain't really struggling. My pops probably didn't give me what I wanted, but he made sure I had what I needed. So that was always recommended by him, you know what I'm saying? So I played sports until shit, I got injured. I played basketball, I played football, so you know, I was good in both. But I got injured, that dream stopped, and then, you know, to the corner. So one day, you know, I'm in the corner and shit. My man, shout out DJ Hot Rod, shout out Wave, shout out PC. They used to do team parties and shit. So one day they come to the corner like, hey, you wanna make a flip? I'm like, shit, that's all I wanna do in life. It's flat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Nigga like, you 400, I'm bringing back 800 tonight. No doubt. Give them 400. They come back later on. Yeah. Piece me my 800. Look at next thing, what's up? Like, give it. They got like a van full of bitches. Like, yeah, they even getting them hopping around the back. Looking at the back like, what? I'm gonna get with y'all niggas. Like 2 weeks later, yo, what's up? You trying to do the same? Yeah. Happened again. They bring back my money. I'm like, what are they doing though? Like, I don't really know what they're doing. Right, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you know, I'm risking my life on a block trying to make a $400 to $800 foot. So I'm like, I'm trying to, so now, one day they come, they give me 800, and I'm like, no deal, I trust up. They bring me back my same 8. I'm like, what happened? They're like, yo, shit, when that party, we start partying there. So what? Now I'm down rolling dice. The niggas in the bricks. They like, yeah, I just came through and dropped off our money. Woo, woo, woo. This ain't niggas, I'm roping them. They like, this ain't nothing. And I'm like, how I just came through, that's some money. Like, yeah, you know, getting the money for the parties. He doubling it up. So hot rod niggas. They're around, well, the hustlers they grew up with, and they tell them, yo, we want to look a foot, and this is how they would pay for their parties.
Oh,
so they giving us a
smart,
right? But they making 12,000. They getting full from everybody, paying them back their game. They may be walking away with 7 or 9 after they done paid for the, you feel me? It's $2,500 to rent the spot. Oh. They got their own equipment. They buying water. His mom's cooking the food. So
they never do no bread up.
Right. So they giving us our shit. We hyped. They walk away with 7 racks. So now I get on what they doing. They say, yo, they come, yo, give us full since you acting scary. And we gonna flip aside. I'll pull up to the party this time. Like, what's up? They're like, now everybody shocked. Yeah, I'm here to check my investment. Now I just start peeping shit. And these niggas are organized. I can help here. How can I fit myself here? And so Wade and PC and all these niggas was dancers. Hot Rod was a DJ. They needed an MC. I ain't wanna be no bodyguard. I'm a big nigga, but I hate being a, oh, you the bodyguard. Nigga, I'm the nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, like, you stupid. So everybody's like, they used to be like, yo, it's the money man. They used to tell me, yo, it's the money man. Like, that's not gonna work for too long. So I found my way. So, you know, I Rod to shot me out every time they party. Yo, shout out D-Money, shout out Team Fox, shout out Southside. Ooh, every time I walk in any parties. So niggas started to know me, then we started popping bottles. So I fit my way in there like this. I started doing the hosting. I'm micing for Hot Rod. It was all from there.
That's crazy.
I just took off from there. Like,
you really want it back to Hot Rod. Now this is ill because we piecing together because there's people there's a lot of people, I'm pretty sure like 80% of people don't know your story or whatnot. There's a lot of people that see you outside and you was talking earlier on Instagram today, you said that don't count on your friends to be your biggest supporters. It's gonna be the strangers that's gonna come through and show love.
All the time.
So it's like, it's crazy to me, all these strangers are gonna be able to put these stories together like, oh wow, that's how he really came into the game. So that's pretty dope. And then, question, I wanted to even get to that, like what made you even bring that up today with Miles? Like,
because even me sometimes, I be looking for my friends to be like, yo, you a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I popped up on you, bro, on Toxic Thursday.
Right.
I'm like, yo, you an ill nigga, bro. We gotta get an interview. That's how I popped up on you.
And you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, I see shit like that, and I be wanting that for my niggas. And when you don't get that, they make you be like, dang, fuck, I'm doing wrong. But then the stranger come up to you and be like, nigga, you an ill nigga. You nigga, like, cause now they see it from the outside in, and you just like, I am an ill nigga, like. I do my thing, and now you can start appreciating that. And that's why I want people to know, like, I know you're looking for your friends to do it, but appreciate those who are doing it. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna take you a long way. Fuck what your friends are not doing. Cause they only gonna dick ride you anyway later. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Niggas will call you when they're around somebody that know you. Yo, tell this nigga I know you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get that shit all the time.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas in Atlanta, yo, my man out here doing this thing. Yo,
I ain't speak to you in 4 months.
Right.
I just sent you 5 flyers. You ain't reposting nothing. You ain't basically no shout out, nothing. What you mean?
If you like that.
What cruise you run from the beginning? Because now I like how you bring it back to the historical context of Team Party Quarterback. So give me the cruise you ran with since jumping in this.
It was Team Hot Rod.
Okay.
After that, we turned into Sex Session, Team Sex Session promo. We was fucking with G Money in them. We was fucking with Skrilla. We was fucking with Chance and the P-Rock. And it was so many teams back then, like female teams and shit like that. Everybody who know me know we was fucking around.
I'm about to put you on the spot right now. This is Trapland TV. What year did you start throwing parties? 'Cause now I'm about to put you to the test.
Man, I probably started throwing parties like 05.
05. So we're gonna skip a little bit past that. I want to skip a little bit past that. 2010. What was the hottest party in 2010?
2010, I don't know, it's blurry, but we got Mars 2112, which we talking about city shits. We got Big M Missouri shit. You got the YNG niggas.
Just to bring niggas' memory back.
You got YNG niggas. You got Get Fly, Get Fresh niggas. You got the if you talking about some Jamaican shit. You got some twin niggas from the Bronx. I remember when what's some other niggas? They were dressed in they were dressed like the 80s. The retro kids when they were doing parties.
Okay,
like shit. Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit.
Let's skip to 2014.
2014, it was us. It was we only told doing the biggest shit to our levels. Everything going crazy, but
give us some spots. I want you to bring people through it.
You still got 2014. You got levels. You got Allure. You got Polish Hall, Long Island. I'm missing Mashing in Long Island. I'm sorry, because it's Mashing I'm missing in Long Island. No, because I used to party in Long Island crazy. Nagasaki. I was in Nagasaki. I was in with the small shit around the corner.
Trap last year said Jam Rock.
Jam Rock. I was Jam Rock. What's the shit? French Montana and Mac B showed up too. Sky.
Nah, it wasn't Sky.
Rumba Sky.
Nah, French and them was Nakisaki.
No,
Sky was next. It was next to the shit.
Yeah, no, they came Rumba Sky too.
Yeah, but I remember when French and Max put up to the Nakisaki shit on that. That was my little cousin. He actually was throwing that shit. My little cousin, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's go through to actually let me bring back 2005 just to give him some. You know what I'm saying?
2005 was like GX Theater, 360 Lounge.
360.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's the shit when you go upstairs.
Nah, that was a Parrot.
Okay.
And levels. But it's smashing now.
2018,
that's the Lord days. That's the Lord. You can't forget about Amazon. We scored Amazon the big house. So Amazon was the big house. I'm missing strip clubs. I'm missing what's the word?
I'm gonna put you on the spot when you're on Trapland TV.
I'm missing Mashing Us. I'm telling you, it gets
crazy. What's your most memorable moment from as your most memorable moment, give me right now for the people. Your most memorable moment from throwing parties and shit.
I don't know, man.
Alright, give me.
All-Star Weekend in Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Fucking give me All-Star Weekend in
What
Atlanta.
happened All-Star Weekend in Atlanta? Give me the story. Give us the story.
You bugging out. I got in the zone.
I know you can tell the story.
I got in the zone. I remember being in the VIP and niggas is like, the voice go take over. I don't know what happened. Got on the mic, I started talking that shit, started talking to Bobby and Rowdy and Fetty. Niggas came up and pieced me, and the crowd was going crazy. The crowd was going retarded. And we went viral at that moment. So I guess that's like one of the biggest moments. We were super viral at that moment. But another moment is Allure. We had the Wheel anniversary party, and like when our bottles was coming, like we dropped confetti, and it was like it was the timing. Yeah, the timing was like excellent at the time. Like, and as we dropped the confetti, we got like 20 bottles coming, and nobody wasn't doing that shit. This was some live shit. We was just doing like we've been to live. We was in Miami in 07, so you know what I'm saying. We was on Collins and all that shit in 07, so we knew what that shit was about, but. To have, this is like our anniversary party, and bottles coming out 20 at a time. I had this big ass rosé. It was lean, like the Magnum shit. And the confetti was just falling, and that was just like crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like parties is people don't realize like how like important those memories are. Cause some of my best memories in my life. Is just being in the, you know what I'm saying, being in certain spots with my people, with my family, friends.
So
like
that's so imagine that, right? Now imagine me doing that shit every night. So it's like that's why shit get foggy and hazy to me sometimes. Like I'm forgetting Brooklyn spots, like
Are you drinking every night at this time, or some nights you taking it all?
Oh, now we drinking. We still drinking.
Oh.
Sometimes we gotta tell each other like, we look at niggas that's like, all right, let's say a nigga gonna do 10 bottles real quick, right? We just did 10 bottles all weekend, so we can't go to war with these niggas at night. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas save up for a month to come out and do it big for one day. For that whole month, we probably been out 16 nights. So it's like that. At that one time, y'all want to go crazy. We got badges on these shades, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what the shades is for.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Speaking of awards, you have Bottle Fest. I think that was your joint.
yeah.
Let's talk about that one now. Like, I mean, you got a Bottle Fest. I want you to bring it back just on.
Bottle Fest.
How did that even start?
Bottle Fest was I think the original Bottle Fest was the Wheel and Clothing anniversary. And it was just something because me and my niggas like to pop bottles. We don't want to go nowhere else with the pop bottles. We don't care if it's 10 people in the crowd or 1,000. We want to pop bottles. That's just how we, you know, I was born like that from my big homie. And no matter where he went, he popped a bottle. Like he was fuck like, you know what? Yeah, bottle. And that just stuck with me. So sometimes I may have my last 200 on me. I might spin that bitch. I got a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a problem. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I got a problem, so I can, and it's not about showing off or like, this is something we do. Like, people been out with me like, we might not even drink all this shit. Like, take it with us or we might leave it. I mean, we can know how the night go, but Bottle Fest was like one of the original, was one of the first Wheel and Clothing anniversary parties. And we wanted everybody to come out and pop some bottles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we went crazy that night. You know what I'm saying? It was really a bottle. And every time we go to that party, it's crazy.
Gotcha. So you was just talking about like how you been doing Collins, Miami last week. What I want to ask you right now, I want you to rate the party scene right now, currently, right now, 2022, in number 1 being the best, and number 5 being the worst. We're gonna do New York, LA, Atlanta, Miami, Houston. What's your rank?
So I ain't really get to party in Houston. I've been in Houston, but never partied in Houston. I ain't really get to party in LA. I've been to LA, really get to party. Usually do this when I'm in LA. So,
Question though, even though you haven't been there or whatnot, I still want you to kind of like go, you in that scene, so you know, like when they tell you like, yo, this is what's going on here.
Oh, nah, so from what I hear, I like Atlanta. Everybody knows. We went to Atlanta, we fucked Atlanta up.
So that's one for you right now.
Yeah, Atlanta might be one for me only because that's where I definitely, from what I hear, Houston's crazy. Then it's New York, then it's LA. LA is very bougie, so you gotta, you know, you'll have a better time at maybe a mansion party in LA than a club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to like a mansion party in LA, but I haven't really been to a club. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. And that's, I was told the same exact thing when they had a big, what's his name? Manny. He throws a big party in over the summer in LA at the mansions and shit or whatnot. I forgot the name of it, it's in my mind now. But anyways, so what would you say is your biggest accomplishment with in terms of like promotion and whatnot? And MC, what's the biggest thing you've done? Biggest events like hosting wise.
I mean, the biggest thing I've done is mostly gonna be outside of New York because that's a big accomplishment for someone to call you outside of your home and have you come and go crazy. Like, you know, we went to Atlanta because we was bored. Like, you know, we started going to Atlanta because we was bored. My man got booked. Sean Diddy, shout out my nigga Sean Diddy. Sean Diddy got
That's
booked.
what the show is.
Yep, my nigga dance. You know what I'm saying? He was casting over free cast and all that. But he used to go to Atlanta with cast a lot, so he got booked. He was getting booked for a pool party by Trap Back, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Trap Back.
Shout out Trap Back. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know Trap at the time, but I'm home. We in a pandemic, and I'm like, I called up Chance like, what's up? We gonna support our brother or what? I'm like, man, come on, my nigga, let's go, man. Rather we ain't got no money, nigga. Let's go. He like, I'm scared to fly. Act like a little hoe, scared to fly. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, so this is what we do. You if you drive, I won't fly and drive it. You go right back. he goes behind my back, go get 5, 6, 7 other niggas, knowing I don't like niggas. Then he comes back, yo, if you calm, you good, you ain't gotta drive. All you do is just smoke and sleep. I got you.
That's fire.
Sucking me in. Anyway, end up knocking the Yukon, end up getting a minivan. Niggas had me tight. I was super fed up with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? We did an Airbnb, and that week was fucking crazy, my nigga. Like, and the response we got was like, nigga, we be back July 4th. Like, and then
Y'all niggas was out there heavy because I didn't even know you at the time. I'm cool with Chambers and whatnot, so you know what I'm saying? I'm following Chambers, I'm following Chance and whatnot. I'm seeing their page, but I'm always seeing you pop up on the repost.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing you just wilding out. I'm like, yo, who is this?
Yo, we like, we went to the pool party. I mean, so when we come back, we get the plan together. All right, so we bring the whole New York motherfucker to LA. And that's how it happened. We got on it. Trap was doing his thing out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, Trap my brother, man. You know, me and Trap, we go through our little...
Love Trap.
Yeah, but Trap sometimes. But, you know, him finding his way out there and him doing his thing, I can always respect that. And, you know, when we came out there, definitely made sure we was good. Like, and then we just took it over. We just went to another height. It was just crazy. I ended up getting an apartment out there, getting some Airbnbs, getting some businesses, and just, I understand. Every house came back, I stayed. Next thing you know, I'm at the Walmart buying TVs and furniture and all type of shit. Like, I'm out, wait, go home, boom, what? Y'all niggas is bugging, it's open out here. I got money, it's the win opportunity. I ain't going home. Niggas had to come, yo.
They had to come peel you back?
You gotta go home.
That's crazy.
Yo, I was out there, nigga, actually, I was out, boy.
My boy was camped out there.
Gun, everything. I'm outside. I'm out, niggas. You got to.
Yeah, crazy.
Chopper on that. Nigga, everywhere I went.
Now, I want to ask you something real fast. Because this has always been a question in my head when I see you. I'm like, yo, how does it feel like you hyping up everybody? Like, how does it feel like, I'm talking about like in real time, bro? Like, what you be feeling like when you be seeing everybody just feeling your energy? Like, can you describe like what it feel like?
Can't describe it. It's the greatest, it's like a drug, it's a drug. And I can't wait till I could just look at 20,000 people.
Oh my God.
50,000 people just tell them to do. That's like a gym of mine. I'm gonna go on stage and just like, shh. And I'm gonna bring them from 0 to 100. Like, that's like a fucking, I see it, it's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at what I do with 1,000 or 500 or 50, like I'll be like, because what's happening, you feel it, it's the energy. Like when I'm singing, I get that energy, I give it out, and when it comes back, it gives me like more, it's like the Panther suit. When you hit it, it's full of energy. Yeah, that's what that shit is like, son. So it's like that type of energy, you feel that shit like,
that's crazy.
Every part of your body feel that energy. So you be like, boom, you start hitting them, then the record's hitting, and I'm yelling and I'm just sweating, and they just.
It be a point where you be getting crazy when you start getting on the DJ, hitting the horn, yo, I be seeing that you
at that point,
I be seeing you. It look like you're zoned out. Like
can't see nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
All I hear was the crowd. I don't see nobody. Like people be like, yo, look at that at me. I didn't see. I know what Kobe and MJ talking about when they in that zone. Like I've never been in that zone. I've probably been in that zone playing football, but I know what that zone is like. That's the zone, man, for real. Energy. Shout out to the energy, bro.
To the energy god, bro. So now look, once again, we on TRAPLANTV. I'm gonna definitely make sure you're on your toes.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do. And I already know your answer to this one. It's a Thursday night. I'm talking about right now. It's a Thursday night.
Toxic.
See, I already I bet. It's Sunday. I need a good brunch. I need to take my lady. Not the home. I need to take my lady out to a good brunch. It's Sunday. I want to hear some good music. I'm trying to just chill, vibe out. What are we doing?
Shit, it depends We trying to ratchet, or we trying to get
I'm
classic?
trying to get ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe turn my shorty up, lady. Go home later, it's up. You know, we still got that same energy. So yeah, we trying to get a little ratchet.
There's a couple of times in the city. I can't tell you that I'm not involved, but I can't give them too much information. But there's a couple of rooftops in the city gonna get you right. What's the name? Used to have a good brunch. What's Nas restaurant? Nas restaurant had a good brunch.
I know you're talking about.
Sweet Chicks.
Yeah, there we go. So, fine, I bet. It's a Saturday. I want to hear some soca right now. I'm in the mood for a little soca reggae Saturday night.
You probably on a reggae night. You can go anywhere up and down America and get right. If not, you can go fuck with Chambers at Jubilee.
Get a little rum punch from somewhere.
Yeah,
Good rum punch with that wine.
Any good rum punch up and down America, you go to, you know what I'm saying, any of those type of situations.
I'm gonna be real with you. The best rum punch for me, I ain't ever gonna lie, was Island Taste. That shit used to have me lit. Like, I don't know if it was the best, but it had me the most lit was Island Taste rum punch.
Island Taste before they redid their shit.
Cove now or something like that.
Was the spot.
That rum punch used to do people. Niggas used to be like, yo, it's something in this.
Yeah, I got my point. I got something got to slow me down. Anything that's too fruity, pause. That shit I'm drinking all night time slaps off. And it's over once it slaps off.
What we doing on Friday? I feel like I know this one already too.
Friday Cavalli.
I already know upskill, right? I know you support your friends. Yeah, that shit your way too.
Right Cavalli. Yeah, if we ain't at Cavalli, just to keep it real, and because I'm the voice of Queens, R&B Fridays. R&B Fridays is crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Queen, and all them niggas over there. That nigga die and all that. That's my mother.
So look, with MCing, I know it's a challenge, and this is shit that people don't be thinking about. I think people don't think about, like, you have to have versatility. You can't only be able to do a hip hop party. You gotta be able to do, I mean, get booked for a Latino joint, right? You know what I'm saying, or West Indian, like, you gotta know how to move around. Like, is that in your bag?
Yeah,
you got
well,
that bag, or?
I got that repertoire when I have to. I necessarily don't like to do it, but if I'm called upon to do it, it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't like to talk over the reggae records, but I can't.
Got you.
Like, you know, most of my friends is Jamaican or some type of West Indian or Asian or something, so I could put some shit together. I could put a sentence or two together in almost any fucking language.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you like to stay in your lane.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm comfortable with it too. I'm in that pocket too. Like this. So it don't matter to me. I'm a natural MC. Like,
I gotta ask you, what is the voice of Queens? Because I know what you look like in the club.
Yeah.
What does the voice of Queens look like at like a wedding? Because you told me that you do weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what is?
Yeah,
you still bring that same intensity, or is it more like?
It's more laid back.
Okay, that's on.
So
figure out.
So what I have to realize, with a wedding is more like an elegance thing. It is we hitting the bar and we slowing it down. And that's how the thing goes. Because, you know, they come in, we announce it.
Yeah.
Sit down and eat. And speech. Got the first thing. The shit going on. The shit won't go to the We ain't really doing nothing. We ain't really doing nothing but giving laughing jokes and speaking. And then when it's a little turn up, you turn up, there's a little chill, and depending on the people. Like if a stripper get married, I already know. I can do whatever I want, but as a lawyer, I gotta keep it, you know, Mrs. and Mrs. Davis, congratulations, and many more. You know what I'm saying?
So sit up on the camera.
Right, so you know, it's depending on the people.
Got you. We're gonna do what's the top 5 promoters in NYC right now. Let's get to it right
That's
now.
crazy.
Let's get to it right now.
That's crazy. You can't get right mad at me, man. Everybody doing their thing.
I'm not asking the order. I'm just saying, like, what's 5? What's the top 5?
I'm biased.
Be biased. Then I don't care. I want people to know where your mind is at, just so they can know who they. You might give someone an alley and be like, yeah, I'm gonna start following this promoter. What's 5 promoters?
I'm biased. It's
Chambers. I already know that.
It's Will and Tex.
Okay.
That's powerful. You know that's family.
That's the interview coming up soon. All of it.
You know that's my family.
That's 4 when you go more.
got some Brooklyn niggas too, man. There's a lot of them, so the whole Brooklyn.
The whole Brooklyn. I'll take that. What's the top 5 DJs in the city?
You is
Come on. Give me something. Give me something.
You gonna pray not. You know this about DJs? It's different tiers. You know what I'm saying? You got different tiers. You got real DJs. You got niggas right under there. You got niggas. You got the lower level.
Alright, so just give me whatever tiers you want to do. Just give me 5 DJs.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna switch it up. 5 DJs to look out for. I'm not gonna say your best, your favorite. What's 5 DJs to look out for?
That's crazy. I can't do that because I
Plug in somebody. Plug in somebody.
All my DJs, what's up, man? I can't.
Oh, you got it.
It's too many. Yo, I can go for days with DJs.
I could, so you know what? Start going for days and then I'll just cut you off. Just start going for days, I just cut you off. What's up?
You know how many?
Here we go, Trapland TV.
I'm gonna miss somebody, and it's just like I know I'm gonna
miss somebody. That's when you hit them with the, oh yeah, y'all already know I love y'all. Ooh, like, that's when you get to that one right there. I just want to highlight a couple of people, give the people out there, people know who to possibly follow, who to possibly book.
I can't do it.
You can't do that one right there.
It's a lot though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like my nigga DJ Will.
Okay, Will. There we go.
You know what I'm saying? You got Nick G.
There we go, Nick G.
You know what I'm saying?
He
You got
used to do his mixes, those was fire.
You got Ernie B.
Ernie B,
You know what I'm
there we
saying?
go.
You got Mad Scientist. You got Ethan Brown.
Al Rose just had a lit live today. I don't know if you saw his live. They was going crazy with the live.
Called Natalie Chen.
Yo.
Wild as shit.
Yo, she was trying to wild out Rob today too, the Jackie.
Yeah.
Yo, it was wild in the live today. I ain't gonna lie, they live was lit today. I ain't gonna lie, they had it lit on the grid.
You got fucking Bam, you got DJ Blue, you got DJ Kid, you got
See, we still calling this
Reggie Money, you got Hot Rod, you got,
It's a lie, it's a lie.
you got Self, you got, oh man, you got DJ Just, the top of the top. DJ Just.
He was out there in Atlanta with y'all heavy, right?
He lives in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. I remember he was out.
One of the first niggas in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Battlefish, DJ Day 26. List goes on with him.
You in tune with the bartenders? I'm pretty sure you are. Nah, gotcha. I'm not gonna get that messy. I gotta get that messy.
Hello, ladies. Nope.
If you did know 5 bartenders, then who would it be?
Nope. They should have brought them to the club.
Yo,
I don't show them love like that. They get enough love.
Got you. So
I'm
shout out
for the
all
dancers.
shout out all the bartenders out there. Keep doing your thing.
And the dancers, y'all hold it down.
Keep doing your thing.
You.
So look, it's been known that you have your hands in the music scene as well. So what can you give me? You dove into the career for promotions. I want to cross everything, give everybody a better understanding of you. Now let's start at take me to the beginning of the music career, or your music involvement. How did that begin, and what's going on with that?
I mean, I always had an ear for music. I always want to be Dame Dash. I just want to yell and just tell everybody to fuck off and get my niggas up mad. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem helping niggas, but like we said earlier, you know, you put all this time into an artist, and for his idol to come to sign, and you get nothing off it, or you get a minor piece of what you're supposed to get, it's crazy.
And then you're in a dilemma at that point, because it's like, damn, I'm supposed to be happy for my man,
right?
But at the same time,
I just spend money, time, and effort.
Yeah.
I mean, so,
very weird.
I mean, in high school we had, you know, I started my label called Get Money Entertainment, and you know, I had artists, and I had one artist, his father saw his potential, and took him, and just, I feel like I can't tell my bullshit dad, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They almost got signed to LL at the time, and it was, you know, that was crazy. Other artists being around me got fired and took off and they, you know, but every once in a while I fuck with artists.
And you don't give me the vibe like you the 360 type, like you take this contract.
Nah, I wouldn't even.
You don't give me that vibe. You seem like you want everybody to eat.
But that's the thing, son. You got to.
You do.
You got trying to hit a nigga
I
like
was just
that.
talking to PIB about that. I was just talking about that. I'm like, yo, business is business and friends. That's two different
Nah, hit him
things.
like that, son, because if not, nigga, just do you dirty, what you gonna say? If I thought it was business, like, I thought it was family. Nah, that's how niggas rock and sleep, that family shit, so. You cap when they keep telling you family. If you say we family, I know we family. You don't gotta keep telling me that. You rocking me to sleep at this point, yeah? So.
That's like, I would never lie to you.
Yeah, like, come on, man, you rocking, who you rocking to sleep at this point, but, I mean, you know, but music, I always had I like, I thought about being an artist at one time, but I'm too confrontational.
I know we was also talking about, off camera, we was talking about how, booking artists and DJs and stuff. I know you had your hands in that for a little bit. What happened with that right there, or like what's going on with that?
I guess they felt like I was trying to shit night, but I swear to God, I had like, I don't know, 60 DJs lined up. I was ready to manage all of them. And I don't know, just started acting crazy.
You can tell you go.
Yeah.
I see you got to like.
Yeah, because they was all my niggas, so I didn't understand, and I worked with them. So it's like I didn't understand what was the hold up. They ain't had no management at the time. They wanted to have management, but they wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So I got to ask you like about like the what if kind of situation. Do you think like, and just keep it a beat right here, do you think like if they would have stuck with you like with being with not, I see that certain times people don't give it enough time for shit to boil up, to cook up, you know what I'm saying? You just want to just throw it in the microwave nowadays. They don't want to let it cook and make a home cooked meal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think that if it was a home cooked meal, you could have got them on, or?
Nah, you know what? Cause sometimes I be like, fuck it, and I gotta get some money. You know, sometimes this shit don't pay my bills, and I be like, I gotta get some money, so maybe not. But maybe if they was here, I'd feel like I gotta sacrifice for them because they sacrificed to be with me. So I don't know, but yeah, I was willing to get niggas on, you know. I wanted to see a lot of my niggas on the radio at the time. You know, they're making that complaint now that Flex is on for 30 years and shit like that, and the time he had some new niggas on the radio, you know, like, I was saying that 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Not nothing against Flex or nothing, but, you know, damn, let some niggas on from the city. Like, let's go. Like, let this new blood get to running around and politicking to get some of this money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I got a question, right now because I'm heavy in the music scene. Is there any like artists I should be looking out for right now, me personally, for on the Queens side right now? Because I'm trying to figure out the artists and stuff.
You know, we got some niggas on the side, man. We got a nigga named Slay Bands. We got Rico Danner. You know what I'm saying? We got Frank White. Got the trendy niggas. Got the niggas from American Towers.
So it's a good little scene going on right now with Queens.
Yeah.
You got the Sonny Bin Laden dude too.
Yeah, you got them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Queens is buzzing. You got niggas from the Ravenswood, Cheese Block niggas. Some niggas out of Flushing. Nah, it's a lot of niggas that's up in their shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Got Dylan, you feel me? You got the LBB niggas, and so it's like, it's a couple niggas that's really about that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to listen to niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to listen to niggas that, and if I forgot anybody, it's not to say that y'all niggas is not doing your thing, like don't, I know how that niggas like the
narrative.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So for the whole Queens, everybody's rapping, and y'all doing your thing, nigga, like, I'm listening, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Now, I see
got
that
Blue Black Dash.
Oh yeah, Blue Black Dash.
Word, man. He just had Bobby on him in the bricks, and then I just had Nicki down there, shot a video, so definitely niggas from Molly doing their thing.
Nah, that's fire. I see you decked out in all this We All In clothing.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that right there? I want to know about that. Like,
this is a dream that my homeboy had. You know what I'm saying? This is his baby. So everything you see around here, this is something that he in his mind put into fruition, and this shit came, you know, this shit came true. So when I come in sometimes, I just look at this because There's some shit we said in his basement that we thought about. You know what I'm saying? So just to see this shit come through, anything's possible. Because there was times, you know what I mean, this nigga was washing dishes in Port Royal, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, like he went to work to wash, he didn't do nothing but wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at this nigga, this his shit. This ain't my shit, this ain't our shit, this his shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you see this, you gotta be like, nigga, this thought about this shit. I was there to help him get it, but it's his baby, like, you know what I'm saying? So
you said you was there to help in the beginning, like,
yeah,
in terms of what,
like just with the promotion and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It was an idea he had, you know what I mean? I was on promotion. Nah, I'm weird, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out. And we started, it was great, shit was growing. He was like, all that shit you see downstairs, it used to be in his basement apartment. Maybe a lot less, but it was, you know, how many boxes you could fit in the basement apartment type shit. So that shit would be in his basement apartment. And went from his basement to inside of the Coliseum, because we on 165 right now, on the world famous 165 Jamaica Avenue. Yeah, the red brick road, where we don't park our cars in the garage, we park on the block. If you know what I mean. Real niggas know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it was in the Coliseum for the first store started. Then he moved to a bigger space in the Coliseum. Then he had to occupy the shit next to him because the shit was overflowing. And then now we look over here, the shit like the old vibes, nigga. Like,
that's fire. That's
I don't even know how many square feet it is, but this is
basketball hoop.
yeah. Mirror, like this is a nigga who woke up every day to go wash dishes, nigga. And no matter snow, 100 days, we all out popping bottles. He gotta get up, go wash dishes.
Stay down till you come up.
Stay down till you come up. So, you know, I was on the record for me to do the interview here because, like I did today, my nigga, this is shit. It's the shit we work hard for.
History.
Yeah, when I can look at the shit and be like, shit, anything happen now, anything possible. So, you know, if I ain't in no Dior, you know what I'm saying, on no Gucci,
you all in.
I'm in some we all in garments. And, you know, they always say, why you don't rock nobody else shit? Well, listen.
I was out here in the basement, sitting down, rocking with my man.
Right. We was down in the high basement plotting, so this is all we rock.
Nah, I respect
Nah,
that.
but I give other niggas a try. Shout out Farnsworth Clothing. That's my little homeboy. I'm saying it's my little family. He got his shit rocking too. Big Queen's Clothing.
Shout out Braveheart.
Braveheart. Everybody got that shit rocking out.
Yeah.
You know, keep going, don't stop. Don't nobody tell you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? We on 165, nigga, Jamaica Avenue right now.
That's crazy. Just even hear this. Like, when I talked to my man PIB about, like, it's like, we talk about these type of situations or whatnot, and I just could see it happen or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, starting off at a certain place, and then, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta keep going, like, keep your head down, and just keep moving and whatnot. That's
listen, if you could dream it, it could happen, son. That's how I feel about it. If you could dream it, it can happen. Look at this. We wasn't, nobody, what, 2010, 2009, right? Would have said, yo, that gonna have the biggest store on a Coliseum block. Like, you don't see nobody black going in next door. You do full shit. You don't see that. Any do shit for the kids, do shit for the community, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit is possible, man. You gotta put your head down and dig.
That's how I'm telling you. That's how I be on it, bro. I just keep my head down and keep moving forward and I manifest shit too. I was looking at one of your interviews you did before, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you was on that type of time. You was talking highly about, like, you know, just like you super intellectual on some, like, yo, I didn't know you was like, you was talking about like speaking things to existence without seeing it, believing it. When I was talking about that heavy, I'm like, oh, that's fire, because like I be on that type of time too.
You got to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the shit that I ever did, I saw it first, like. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Me going viral, I saw me going viral 2 years ago. And that's what I say about your friends too. Everybody who reposted that viral clip probably was my friend. And I'm viral. How you not my man go viral, I'm jumping up the fucking roof.
Yes.
Yes,
Crazy.
what? You know what I'm saying?
That shit's getting shared to everybody.
I'm like, niggas is just like, but maybe it's because it happens all the time that I'm in the limelight all the time. They just maybe just be like,
You never know, because I've been through that same shit.
and like I swear to God, like, sometimes the funny part is my Long Island niggas show me a lot of love too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Long Island. My Long Island niggas show me wild love, and that's off the strength of Tex and Will and them niggas. How I met them, like I did their first party. Like me and DJ High Rod DJ'd their first party ever. And it was Goodfellas. Their first party was at Polish Hole. The niggas gave us like 700 and some bottles. We
14 living.
This was hell yeah. This
Wow.
is when it was Goodfellas. This is J-Rock, Tex, Will, the nigga with the glasses. I forgot his name. They all used to argue all the time, just like a team. Just like
Is this
a bunch of
Pegasus
brothers.
days? Or
This
this
is
before Pegasus? I know you remember
This
Pegasus.
is these niggas is probably coming out of high school, no cap. I remember J-Rock's sister put up the bread for the look and all that. I remember she was there with the lips, checking shit off, making sure everything came back right on some real shit. So, like, and I met them on a humble. Hot Rod booked that. I just happened to come with Hot Rod that night, and I fucked it up. And ever since then, we became cool. So now when I went to Atlanta, them niggas is coming right behind me, like, yo, we coming down too. I started showing them where to go get their apartment. Their original apartment was supposed to be in my building, but they couldn't get it, so they had to go to another building. So even when Trap wasn't calling me, they was calling me. So I was getting like this ping pong ping. Now I go out there and try, I got some money for you. Hey, I got some money for you. I got everything. So it's like kind of relationships that I already built. So now it's like Trap, like, oh, you know these niggas? Yeah, I know these niggas. Oh, these my niggas. Ooh, like everything that's aligned. So that's why I was in Atlanta for so long. You know what I'm saying? I was in Atlanta fucking it up. We was fucking with Chuck and Jim. You know, we sent somebody out there, man.
We're approaching the finish line right now. What I want you to do is give me, because I don't know, you should have a good storyteller. Give me a good story, man, or just give me something that happened, like for the people, like a good story right now from like the party scenes, some crazy shit that might have happened that nobody know about, a story that people don't even know about.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Nobody know about. Damn, I don't know, man. So, man.
Just
So
pick
my
one
mom turned
thing.
into accounts in Atlanta, in the back office.
Well, now we can tell.
He said we can't tell.
You know what I'm saying? It's some shit we can't tell. It's some shit we can't tell. Yo, but niggas did, New York got to Atlanta start acting like New York niggas.
They were from Williams Rock, right?
They was acting like New York niggas out there.
I would need that story though. I ain't gonna lie. Give me a story. I don't know. It's something crazy. It can't be like a niggas in the club and shootout out there, middle of the club, like something crazy. You gotta get low down. Like I remember one story V told me when she walked through one of the parties and everybody had their head. That
No, that was Long Island.
That was Long Island. Yo.
What's happening? I mean, them niggas, the one thing about Atlanta, I ain't gonna lie, you got your pistol, but we got into it with some niggas, man. And when I look left, I look right, and it's like all the walls closing in them niggas. So, you know me, I gotta, hold on, wait a minute. Because it wasn't really with niggas, it's really with some bitches. So I had to really like think about this real quick, because the bitches was so wet, we don't care about none of that. I'm like, wait a minute, who said we? We ain't say nothing like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get to the back, because at this time, I'm cool with bouncers. So New York started to say now, and New York started to say, yo, my face card. But in Atlanta, that's like a thing. Your face card, that's what they say. My face card, good. So once your face card good, we able to take the action. We able to give your rights to the security. We able to do different shit.
Move around.
So I'm trying to get to security because he got my shit. Security won't let me take it off the hip. I'm trying to yank it off his hip. He's like, no. It's a I gotta blow to get out. I gotta get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
walls is closing in.
Walls closing in. This white pal nigga talks these niggas out of getting on our ass, get us to the door. Nigga walk into the car with the ARs like, yo man, get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I got a call the next morning. Yo, I heard you woo. What? Like, yeah man, boy wanna talk to me. Oh, boy wanna talk to me. Get me on the phone, boy. Boy like, hey man, I know that shit was over some pictures and shit. Let me make sure everything good, man. We got some mutual friends and shit. That shit was about nothing. Pussy ass security guards that had to walk out like that. I said, yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. They told me that niggas had it. We had 1 or 2, but it's 50 a yard, and I know y'all had like 38 of them shits. You heard me?
That's a fact.
So, you know what I'm saying? But niggas just like, yo man, be careful in the city, man. I see you moving. You buzzing, man. Just be careful, because like I said, when I came down there and knocked up the kid. Like,
That's the good that you got the call though.
Nah, yeah, because
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
respect. I was saying that's respect.
Mutual, you know what I mean? You know, I know a nigga, cool, one of his niggas, pictures start floating around. Big fat nigga from New York, man. What's up, the voice, the new voice. It ain't hard to find. You know what I mean? Niggas is on my tail early. So, you know.
I want to get to something else right now. Before we wrap this up. You said that one of your end games. That's my joint right there. I love it. That's my trap man right there. You said one of your end goals or whatnot is to own a club.
Yeah.
Is that still what you want?
Hell yeah.
How do you now? I want to ask you a question. How do you plan to get there?
So right now we just looking where I want the location to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard really in New York. So we might start doing it. We might go to Georgia somewhere. My brother's actually working on something in South Carolina where, you know, he got something right now building. I can't talk too much about.
Yeah.
But I'll be going down there to help him with some promotion. And after that, we'll probably swing to Atlanta and see how we can figure it out. And if we're able to get something in New York, I would love it. I want New York, you know, I want to do top shit. I want New York, Miami, Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like LA, I want the top shits. I'm gonna brand my shit as like whatever state you go to, Houston, this nigga got a club in there and that bitch popping. And if he ever fly into his own club, that shit gonna turn the fuck
You got
up.
any names in mind or?
Nah, I ain't get that far with it.
Gotcha.
But shit, a couple of blunts, and I'm sitting in my establishment, that bitch won't come like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? If one might be full club, we don't win. All might be club, we don't win.
That's
Club, we
fine.
don't win.
That's a good
You know what I'm
name.
saying?
That's
So it's definitely a dream of mine. I put that dream on the back burner for other dreams, but you know, everything takes time. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm working on it. It's gonna come. I'm gonna fucking from 50, 60. I'm gonna have that bitch. In my back office smoking cigars. Like, what are you all young men telling bring that drink on the devil? You hear me? What you talking about? Bring me a purple nipple, bitch. What are you talking about? When you get fired? This talking about. We better hurry up. This old nigga gonna be cranky.
His players club.
That's a fact, nigga. You heard me? Country niggas ain't gonna get good. Shit. Blue, all you do. It's been records.
No, I can definitely see that for you. I can definitely see that for you. And I'm going to pray. I'm going to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to put all my energy to make sure that, you feel me?
One day that shit gonna come.
That shit pull up and whatnot. But yo, before we go, you got any last words for the people? Anybody with a shout out, any promotions, anything?
Yeah,
you know,
man. Shout out to everybody who working hard, man. Just keep working hard. Don't look for that short-term gratification, man. Don't worry about that. Hard work, nigga. Head down, hard work. Dig, boy, dig. All my young ladies out there trying to open your fashion boutique, sell some lashes, some hair. Your homegirl ain't gonna buy it from you first. And once a celebrity buy it from you, your homegirl gonna be trying to get a discount. Tell her no. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Tell her no. You understand what I'm saying? And if nobody paying attention to you today, somebody will pay attention to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Wilden Clothing. You can come by here. We open from 11 to maybe 10 to 6. You come get your daughter some clothes, your baby some clothes. Y'all can all be matching for the summer, winter, fall, spring, and beyond. And shout out to my DJs, my promoters, everything. Y'all love me, I love you, man. It's the voice. Oh, and it's soon to be the voice of New York.
I know that's coming. Yeah.
So that's something that we're working on. I want it to be organic. I want to sit down with Angie Martinez and want to tell her this is why I want to go with it. This is why I want to take it. I'm the guy. You don't even got to give it to me now. Watch me work and then see if you want to hand it off to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we're working on. So it's the voice of the city or the voice of the whole Eastern Seaboard is what we're going with right now until I can get that title of Voice of New York. So once I get the title of Voice of New York, it's on.
So you would never be interested in doing like the radio type of situation?
Bomb on flex every time. I would go up each flex. I'm bombing. You think he talk crazy? What?
That's not like you talk. You drop a bomb every time you try to talk.
Watch the bombs I'm dropping. Watch the bombs. My bombs come from. I'm a new age nigga, kind of sorta. So my bombs gonna come from a drone, nigga. Man, you know what I'm saying? When imagine you driving, coming home at 4 o'clock, listening to me. Yeah, you ready for the club? Yeah, you ready for the club? Meet me at the club. Meet me here, nigga. Bottles on deck, nigga. Don't come in your last week outfit. We ain't cutting it, nigga. Yeah, I'm going crazy.
Nah, you going nuts.
Yeah,
that's just a little preview.
Yeah, I'm going nuts.
Yeah. But yo, we about to wrap this up. This is Trapland TV. I'm your host, Big Trap, but you already know that. And it's a pleasure to have my boy, my man's voice of Queens over here. He came through, showed out, popped out, and it was a movie. It was a legendary interview. And like I said, yo, shout out to you. I'm thankful for you. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do for the community, for the culture, for everything. And yo,
I appreciate you too, King. Keep strong, nigga.
of course. What you say, B, we all in. You know what I'm saying? Trapland TV, Trap Talk, we out.
I had to hustle and get it. Probably died a couple times, but I could say that I lived it. I was balling for a second, got fouled on a pivot. I wasn't looking for a rescue, I was out.